So, the city in the sky. I made a discovery, which I talked about during the Gorgon stream yesterday, and... Hold on a second. Ah! Much better. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Ahem. Let me grab the link, post Discord, and we'll get started. Yeah, I had an accident. My camera fell down earlier, and I put it back up, and I forgot to adjust it! Okay. There we go. Alright. Game? Hello? Did the game break? How could it break? We haven't even started yet. Oh, there we go. Usually I can skip that, but I guess not today. Alright. Okay. We are in the middle of the town. I still have those steel things if I don't. You know, there's a few things I should have probably put away or gotten rid of, but I didn't. Anyway, don't worry about that right now. Okay, we are here at the thing that I couldn't get to from any other direction. Well, when we entered the room where the door rotates, and it put me right here, and this is the spot, and I'm here. So we're going to do that. First, let me talk about stats. 20 speed, 20 dex, 20 strength. I have no money left, but some people didn't qualify with any 18 stats yet. None of your stats are 18. You got piety and strength. I'm not entirely sure what having stats of 20... I can't even do intelligence. I'm not sure what getting them above 18 even does for me, but I'm sure it's great. And I actually reduced your age by quite a bit. You should get it reduced even more. Alright. So, that's where we stand. All of our money spent on stat boosting. Ah, and one other thing I need to do. This is a skill point. Or a new skill. So now she has Eagle Eye, which I assume is an accuracy boost. She's gonna have a hell of a time leveling it. She's gonna have a hell of a time leveling it. I could turn her into something else, but I don't wanna. Anyway, here. Why don't you equip the Cloak of Fortune, which apparently just boosts your karma. I feel kind of stupid having bought those at the price of 3 stat ups. This will boost someone's personality. I'm not entirely sure what to do with it, to be honest. Anyway, I spent time mucking with everyone's gear. I think this is more or less correct. I might maybe be able to get some... I don't know. Let's use the bow. We have arrows and lightning bolts and all kinds of things. So, I think we're going to start with willow arrows and work our way up. No, because that would eat it. Okay, so we're going to try using the elven bow for a bit, and we're going to try different flavors of arrow and things. Yeah, see how that all works for him. Alright. There it is. There's a key in here. Entering the gazebo. You view a radiant key. A gazebo. I hit it. It's a +3 sword. Does it notice? Alright. Poke. Poke, 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 poke. It feels soft and fuzzy, but it's not hot and does not hurt. Alright, hold on. Configuration. I remembered for once. Cool. Resume play. Give me the key. carefully. You take hold of the luminescent key. You're relieved to find your hand did not fall off. Alright. So now... we need to get back to... we need to get back to the place... Alright, hold on a second. We need to get rid of these jerks. We need to get back to the place with the Valkyrie. Although I'd like to try this key in the museum also. So I need to get to both those places. But yeah, we need to get back to the Valkyrie Queen and go back to the statues. I've had time to think about it, and... I didn't come up with anything. I think we're going to have to brute force the statue. I'll review it one more time, and maybe I'll be like, oh, of course, but I wouldn't count on it. But we'll look at it carefully from every possible angle, eh? Oh, that's bullshit. He got insanity, so he fired a willow arrow and killed one of my companions. Oh, that's such bullshit. And he got a level up for it, too. He really needs his vitality. Yeah, I can't wait to get out of this place. This place is terrible. Yep, his vitality went down, even casting a max level version of it. Maybe we've made our crits a little bit too good. Well, you heard him. Now you're gonna have to fix him. It's really annoying. That's so annoying. I'm not even sure if Monk is the right class for him, to be honest. Alright. You know what sucks? This place. This place sucks. The invisible walls are such a pain. Are you sure you're not secretly the funhouse? Isn't this the real funhouse? I got out of here once. Oh! That's not where I want to be. Oh. Okay, was that the... No, that's nothing. Crap, where am I? Oh, that goes along that wall. Okay, okay. Oh no. Oh no, please tell me I still have a credit. I think I used them all. I think I spent them all. I also bought power packs. They look like calculators, but they gotta be some kind of ammo type. Oh no, I don't have a credit card. Ah. Alright, well, we'll get one from the Queen, because we need to go there anyway. Oh my gosh. I should just get a map of this place. This place is a pain. This place is stupid. I found every single thing in here. I think I'm entitled to just use a map now, right? Why couldn't the Queen have just given me a map? She could have been nice and just been like, yes, this is a map of all of our glass walls. That would have been nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a map. I'll fumble a little bit more, but... The one-way paths in particular are just a diabolical thing to put in. Okay. Fine. Alright. That's fine. I'll just... No, that's not right. Okay, hold on. Don't worry. I'll get it. Arg! Okay, hold on. Okay, no, wait. It's a dog or a lion or something. It's a pet. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Great, if chat starts talking, I won't be able to see them for a little bit. Alright, let me see. Okay, I am here. Okay. Boy, this makes it all look so easy when you can see... Hold on. Stupid one-way passes are just designed to give you a headache. Hold on. I screwed up. And with the map, I'm screwing up. Okay. I don't have to deal with any more invisible walls. Okay. I'll just keep this where it is. Alright. Hello, ma'am. Yes, yes, I know who you are. Thanks for your eagle eye. Kind of super late game to be getting it, but, alright, what I need to do is I need to purchase... I'm just gonna buy both of them. I don't know how much of this ammo I'm gonna need. Let's pool... Oh, actually, I have more money left over than I thought. Oh. Well... Might... Magic, speed, everything, please. Shit, I screwed up. I was trying to pool and buy, and I don't know. I don't know how I mixed that up. Anyway, whatever. Birds. Anyway, it's fine. I can shop a little more after we do the statues. I'll just be holding these stat boosting items until someone qualifies for them. Oh yeah, you leveled up. Did you? Not yet. When speed hits 18, though, we got something for you. Okay. So we did you. You, however, you are doubtful. Okay, I wrote down my notes here. I don't want to try to brute force this if I don't have to. Dragon and obelisk. What? I only picked a second one and it ended? Interesting. Maybe the map is just a dead button. That would be helpful if one of the buttons just doesn't work. So tell me that's not the winning button. Okay, so Crystal. Mind of Man. It starts with Mind of Man capitalized. Is Mind of Man something? Probably not. Both the mind live in symbols and meanings. Crimson glances. Crystal orbs. It mentions crystal orbs. Is that important? Alright. Dragon. We found dragons in the Serpent Cave. Dragon's Guard treasure. I mean, it's literally just a dragon button. Why am I overthinking this? I'll just write serpent above it just because. Obelisk. I ain't got a clue. Moon. I ain't got a clue. Island is marked with a cross. We have a cross, so that works. Nether is night, which is death, so nether, skull, got that. Star, there's a star sign. Astral. Astral gate? Astral could maybe be gate? Let me write that down. Hey there, Ben. How's it going? Egg. We know the egg is probably wand. Glimpse the meaning of the crystal which lies branched among the 1,000 combinations. Glimpse one meaning of a crystal. I think that we've solved this one. I think this one was the serpent dungeon. Or maybe it's the dragon dungeon. I don't know. Hey, Drabard. Well, you already managed to kill one of your companions in a fit of madness with it, so I guess it's doing pretty well. I am so perplexed by this thing. I don't really want to brute force it. I could. I don't really wanna. Well, let's consider. D for dragon. Or serpent. Probably dragon. O for obelisk. I swear there are no obelisks in the game. I don't know what association I'm supposed to have with obelisk, but you know what? Obelisks are in Egypt. Pyramids are in Egypt. Let's write pyramid? That leaves the moon, which could be gate or map. Moon gate? That's an Ultima thing, right? Alright, let's just start trying different combinations of what might be. Dragon, obelisk, moon, island, skull, star, egg, serpent? No. I'll guess a few different combinations. If I can't figure it out, we'll just look it up. Oh, well, there's pyramids all over the world, actually. Like, everywhere. There's things roughly pyramid-shaped. The pre-flood people were probably real big on pyramids, I'm guessing. Alright, let's see. D for dragon. O for obelisk as... push gate. I just don't think it's pyramid seems the most likely. But then what's moon connect to? Wait, what if I push the same button twice? Is that allowed? Moon and stars. Cross. Nether. Stars and stars. Yeah, for astral. Egg. Serpent? The other thing that's bugging me is there's 8 clicks when there's only 7 clues. Ah, yes, of course. It's the aquatoids. They're the ones. Alright, what if dragon was actually serpent? Obelisk. Moongate. There's nothing here that associates with moon. That one really bugs me. Dragon. Yeah, I think I have to look this up. How close do you think I am? How close do you think I am to the solution? For the record, my solution is dragon, possibly serpent, but dragon, pyramid, I have no idea, cross, skull, star, wand. Let's ask Google. Is there supposed to be a clue I don't have? No, I really think the map's supposed to be giving me the solution here. I don't know, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ah, here we are. Okay. Okay. I screwed up. Hold on. What the heck? Shit. Hold on. Sorry. That didn't help. Okay, come on. There's got to be a place I can just get the answer to this riddle. Let me try a different tack. What's this place called? Hall of Crusaders? Ah. Why is this so hard? The map was so easy to find. Yeah, this walkthrough's just like, go back to the ladder and leave Sky City. I don't wanna. I want the solution. Hold on, let me try Control F Moon. How many references to moon can there be in this game? Well, there's the moonstone. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, okay. Dragon Tower. No, it's obelisk, not tower. Moon, cross, skull, star, egg, then sun? What sun? This isn't the solution to this riddle. The crystal map is connected to something completely different. What the hell is this connected to, then? The first requires you to speak the name of his creator, Funzang. The second requires knowledge from the star map and the Galen stone. What? I don't have a star map. Do I have a Galen stone? Okay, we are not supposed to be here right now. We're supposed to come back here later. Okay, that's all I needed to know. I thought for sure that the crystal map was the solution, but the crystal map is the clue to some other puzzle somewhere else. Oh, well, that explains why I couldn't solve this thing. Okay, we need to go. Yeah, we need to leave. We just need to leave. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. No sound? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Are you sure? Well, Ben, it's just you. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, let's get out of here. Okay. Right. Where's that map? I'm not dealing with this again. We've already been through all this place once. Where am I? One second. We are here. Ah, okay, yeah, that's a one-way path. Okay, we're gonna crab walk this way, up, over. Oh, hold on, I seem to have lost my place again. I hate this city. This city is stupid. Okay. So I want to try this again. It eats an entire credit card. It doesn't just use a little money off the credit card. No, it shreds the card. I guess each person in this place only put like $5 on their cards. They're actually debit cards. Ah, yeah, she sells them for 2. Oh my gosh! Open! I just paid you! Hold on, I'm screwing up all over the place. Okay. That's okay, we bought 2. That was dumb. But it's fine, they're only like $100 each. Alright, I can presumably get one of these things. Which thing do we want? I kind of really want the guns. I kind of really want the guns. Oh yeah, I can save and find out what each thing does. Let's do that, actually. Ah, it did work. Okay. Oh, hey, some power packs. Alright, the Power Glove. An interesting choice. What exactly do you do? It's not a gauntlet, it's a weapon. It's a firearm! What? Huh. It's a firearm. Well, that's interesting. Plies? I don't even know what that is. Assuming it makes well, if it just makes one attack around, I guess it depends on what those do. Interesting. Oh, paralyze. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see what our other options are. Let's try the pistols. Alright. Yeah, we really need to get one of their flying machines. That would make this whole thing so much better. Alright. 2 phasers. Can we dual wield them? Could we dual wield them? Maybe. Usable by not monks, not ninja. Samurai with their phaser guns, huh? Lord Valkyrie, Samurai, Ranger, Thief, and Fighter. It basically doesn't matter how good they are. I can't... I think you could dual wield them, and it's cool as hell. But this is not my pick, unfortunately, sadly. Because the people I'd want to use it... The people I'd want to use it in the back row are ninjas and monks, who are not allowed to, so... we need a cowboy. Hello there, Kojo. Alright, let's try this one. What is behind door number 3? The Sword of Light. What are the odds that's going to tell me no samurai allowed? Well, let's see. It is allowed. Samurai, Lord, Valkyrie, even monks and ninjas. Really, monks can use this. Now that is interesting. A monk sword, eh? It looks good. It's one-handed, so theoretically we could equip this on one of our hands. Or we could give this to a monk. Or a ninja. Anyone could use it. Jedi. Oh! Yeah, Jedis kind of are monks. Okay, the light shield. This is the 4th option. Oh, shit. Okay, no, wait. Hold on. Okay, Yeah, okay, hold on. We gotta load back. How good... Geez, that power glove is interesting. It's one-handed, too. A paralyzing attack sounds cool. Dual wielding sounds epic. The lightsaber sounds pretty good. I need another key of light. I need to find more of them. There's probably more of them somewhere, and we can probably come back. Alright. Shield. Diamond key ring? Why would that work? Alright, not allowed for ninjas. Monks are an unusual choice. Okay, we've got an AC of 10 and a shield usable by a lot of things. It won't let you get around the fact that you're using a two-handed weapon. Dual wielding doesn't... But some people could use it. And let me tell you, the difference is night and day. This is a hell of an AC boost. Like, holy crap, is this an AC boost? Man! Oh, man! Oh, I don't know. Wow. We could have somebody basically immune to fire breath and frost balls and all that kind of stuff. Massive AC boost. On the other hand, that sort of light... I need to compare it against this. The difference is night and day. That sort of light is a top tier weapon. If I gave her the Sword of Light, she'd then have an open shield slot herself. Man. We need to find a second key of light. We need to get the shield and the sword. I really want to use the, like, glove. And I really want to dual wield the pistols, but... Man. Well, it would use ammo. There's ammo paired with it. It's gonna use, power packs. This is gonna be the ammo for the guns and the glove. There is no... No! I only get one?! Oh, man. A paralyzed instant death glove. Just, boom! Things die. Or get paralyzed sometimes. I bet you it works from the back row. What was its restrictions, though? I bet the glove wasn't usable by monks and ninjas, was it? I don't know. It's probably got multiple shots. The glove is usable by all? I really want this shield. Let's test the glove. I really want that shield. I really want that shield. That shield is insane. Maybe there's another good shield out there somewhere. Let's test the glove. Alright, buddy. What would happen if I put it on your secondary hand? Theoretically, I could put another weapon on your main hand, and you could be dual-wielding? If only there was something I could dual-wield from the back row. Alright, let's see. I just put 13 shots into it. It looks like it holds 20 rounds of munitions. I could use a shield at the same time. Alright. Let's go find something to shoot. Paralyze 25% of the time. Insta-kill 1 in 20. 1 in 4 paralyze, 1 in 20 insta-kill. Ah. That light sword, though, man. That thing's good, too. But I really find myself lamenting not taking the shield already. Alright, all I need is a random encounter. I just need to test this glove. Ammo would be a serious consideration for it. Come on, birds, jump out. Please, birds. Birds! Yeah. Go! One shot, 21 damage. 2 shots. Okay. It's good. A 25% paralysis rate? Very good. It's really tempting. And dual wielding just sounds so fun, but that one's completely out of the running. I'm going to take the shield. I'm going to take the shield. Yeah. Is there really no... How could you only put one key in the game? Man. How could you do this to us? Try the sword? Alright, fair enough. Let's give the sword a try. Makes me go through all this unnecessary dialogue every time. You know, actually what they should have done? The various people who you're fighting, at this point, some of them should have each picked other items out of this. So that, like you'll, Terang will grab one of the guns, a Umpani and a guy would grab the power glove, and you'd find yourself fighting them somewhere later on. That would be cool. Yeah, he does have a glove. A cool glowy glove. It's on its sprite. All right, all we need is a fight, and we'll see how this goes. You know what this thing should do? Anytime somebody fires an energy blast at you, this should deflect it back. Just having the sword in your possession, equipped. Okay, we do have melee, which is a big deal. $35, same as the glove. Really? You only made one attack that round? With each weapon? You're trying to show off. Show off! There we go. He just needed more targets. I think the glove is better. The glove makes the same number of attacks, is also one-handed, and then it's got the paralysis chance, and you could equip it on the back row. I know this has twice the chance of getting a fatality, which is a big deal, admittedly. 10% instant death is nothing to sniff at. But aside from the insta-death boost, its damage was comparable to the glove. It was making the same number of attacks as the glove. The biggest problem with the glove is I'd have to buy ammo. But the ammo is only $100 for like a dozen, so pretty cheap. Well, now that does raise a question. Hold on a second. No, his speed's 20. Yeah, no, his speed is maxed out. I don't know. It's cool. It's a really cool weapon. I wish I could have them all. But I guess I'm gonna take the Captain America route here. Essentially, you'll be immune to fire, immune to ice, and just check out what this does to my AC. That's a big deal. Especially since we favor spell casting over straight up attacking. Any round where we're spell casting, the sword wouldn't do anything, but the shield will be doing something all the time. Make multi-attacks? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Could be. I really want the shield. I really wish I could get more than one Shield of Light. Bertha with a Sword of Light would have opened up a second hand for her shield. Alright, how do we get back? No, wait. No, wait, no. I'm trying to get to the ladder. Man. I should be really happy that I got this cool thing, but I'm just like, I want all the other cool things! Alright, let's take a moment to check through our inventories. Did we get something here? If we're going to go back to the crypt... Yes, we did. We got a key here. We got a key that's probably what we need for that crypt. Okay. That nasty, nasty crypt. Well, that crypt isn't expecting us to have a shield! That should massively reduce the incoming damage that we have to deal with. Well, at least a little bit. Oh, hi! I think you're vulnerable to Mind Flay. And Deadly Air. That'll take care of them. There's different versions of the game you can play on different consoles, right? There's probably one that looks better. Maybe I should play through all the Wizardries. Play 6 and then redo 7 and then redo 8. There we go. Okay, let's go to the crypt. I am interested in the Wizardries 1 through 5. I'm also interested in the weird gacha game. I am just kind of fascinated by the fact that it exists and fans of old school Wizardry like it. Like, It's an unthinkable combination to me. I just can't imagine a gacha game with, because your characters there won't be permadeath and your character's stats going down every time you res them. Like, a gacha game can't do those kind of things. Like, it just seems incompatible. But for the old school Wizardry fans to be like, oh yeah, this is exactly what we want, it's like, what the hell? Somebody must have really understood their audience. And it makes me real curious, and I'm not even really a gacha guy, but, you know. I remember when Genshin Impact came out, I had a bunch of people trying to get me into it, and I was just like, nah, I'm okay. Although it's got like 1,000,000 years of content in it now. And Honkai Star Rail is supposed to be an actual strategy game. Oh, sounds kind of interesting. Oh, let me see. Boat? There's the boat. Alright. Let's go to the crypt. We're gonna have to go back to this sky island. I wish they'd given me a teleporter to come here. Wizardry 6 through 8 is already only for PC. Check into it. Wizardry 8 might be only on PC. Probably. But I bet you there's PlayStation and Sega Saturn and so forth versions of 6 and 7. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. We have a new thing, right? Alright, I've got the Elysiad of Divinity. Key of the Dragon. What did the Emerald Talisman do again? I think that's a stat boost of some kind, though I don't remember what. Let's just go into the crypt and shove the key in the lock and hope something happens. That's the thing that makes the most sense to me. Let's try that first. Right, this place is the place of bad things happening all the time. Alright, so all we need to do is go around. Okay. Okay, I don't have a key to you. You're the one I hope the key works on. Alright, who has the key? Crap. Did I give it to you? Yes, I did. Okay, guys. I don't know what new hell awaits us on the other side of this door, but I do know... Oh, that didn't work. Nausea can be cured by cure lesser condition. But it takes a lot of it. Okay. If we're all good to go... Now we just need a little bit of healing and we will... Let's see. Wizardry 7, DOS, PC 98. Those are very hard to emulate. PlayStation, Sega Saturn, Windows version, and Mac. I think the original Wizardry was made for the Apple II. Wizardry 6, the Amiga! DOS, Mac OS, FM Towns, PC 98, the SNES, the Sega okay, the Sega Saturn is going to be the most advanced version. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll like the graphics the most, but it will be the most advanced. I would take a peek at the PC 98 one as well. That's very difficult to get, though, if you don't have a weird Japanese computer. The PC 98's a very interesting computer. I first heard about it when I got into Toho, but I learned a lot more about it, and it's... oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm so glad we healed. Alright, guys. I would have buffed the whole party had I known. Alright, we're going to put up a fire shield. Maximum power. We're going to put up an ice shield. Maximum power. We're going to put Superman onto our Big Bertha. So for those who don't know, the PC-98 was a Japanese computer that's completely incompatible with pretty much everything. Acid, of course! Not fire, not ice. It's a black dragon. Anyway. The thing about the PC-98 is, in some ways, it's a really weak computer. It couldn't run almost any Western games because it was different. See, Asian writing has a whole lot of characters, and the characters need to be displayed in significantly greater detail for them to be legible. This required a machine that at the time would be capable of far higher pixel density than PCs in the West were capable of. So they built this computer. It was supposed to mostly be a business computer, but because it had a whole lot more pixels to work with, it was capable of producing far greater graphics than anything in the West. And so, in Japan, all the gaming companies started making games on the PC-98 and not thinking a whole lot of DOS. And anyway, there's another thread to this that involves novels, because they were so proud of their ability to display better graphics and stuff, they got famous novelists to put novels on their computer. So that the only way you could read the novel by the novelist you love is to buy one of their machines and buy the discs, which would eventually lead to sound novels, and sound novels would eventually lead to visual novels. See, I always used to wonder why Japan had a genre of video games that didn't exist in the West for all intents and purposes for a long time. Well, that's the whole chain that led to it. And so the Japanese had all these visual novels. And the PC-98 having really good graphics, sort of, for the time. Some of it's very impressive looking. But yeah, it wasn't as good when it came to, like, action games and things. Although there's probably someone out there who'd fight me for saying that. Someone, somewhere. Anyway, yeah, PC-98's a very interesting machine, and it has a lot of very interesting games on it. But it's incompatible with basically everything. But I would definitely take a look to see what Wizardry looked like on the PC-98. And, see if that's emulatable at all, if it looks good, I don't know. Check for language patches. That one sounds like one of the easiest games to do an English patch for. Oh, that was quick. Because all they'd have to do is literally take the English language from Wizardry 6 and put it in, so... Yeah, check for a language patch. That one... but I can't promise you that there'll be one, but it sounds like a very easy patch to make. I was really hoping you'd pick up something that I could hit an 18 with. 11! Not bad! If you could gain 8 more levels like this one, you will have your Eagle Eye. Really? You're the only one who leveled up from the Doom Dragon? Oh, well. Okay, we got a staircase. Let's save. That Doom Dragon might have had something nasty and just didn't get a turn. Okay. Do I have any keys? That's supposed to be for the Orc dungeon. Oh, yeah. Okay. We got Gorers and Crypts. Okay, not the Gorers. What about Crypts? Well, wow! Oh, hi. If it isn't the Demon Brothers. How are you today? I think you should enjoy a nice, relaxing trip back to wherever it was you came from. Alright, Hadriex, hurry up. Astrogate him. Cool. Oh no, definitely not. You would not be able to move the saves around. Not a chance. However, the Sega Saturn 6 might be compatible with the Sega Saturn 7. Ooh, did your vitality just hit 18? Oh wow, 9 hit points. Man. You're looking badass. Really wish I could get everyone up to max int, though. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, another Ankh of Life. I have a lot of those. That probably sells for something. Drink. Glug glug. We got this off some demons. Let's enjoy the demon hooch. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 8 is going to be only on the PC. But maybe, I don't know, some hacker might have built something somewhere where you can build a save file to import and just put what you want on it. Might exist, I don't know. I'm just pulling that out my butt, but that sounds like something a fan would do, is just create a save file generator that just generates a save file for you with what you want in it. That would be a nice thing to have, actually. Okay. Yay! Success for a change. Another rock. Who cares? You can keep all those. Put them back in the box. Ooh. Another one for you! Nice. He's down to 26. He's getting there. Yeah, hacks and save editors. That's what I'm talking about. I have 7 Gorer keys. Yeah, if you can use a save editor, you can just play it on whatever console you want and then just manually make the save. You have the best of both worlds. Am I only gonna need 2 crypt keys? Ah, jeez, more of these guys? Alright, we can deport you too. Hold on a second. Have you guys just been living in this dungeon this whole time? Behind a portcullis? Ah, that seems rough. And finally, someone opens the door and they just immediately send you home. Like, why were you even stuck here all this time? Unaffected. Well, this was annoying. You know, I don't think those willow arrows are very good. No, I think you might be better off with the whip. Let's sample a different arrow next. We don't need to do anything fancy. Just take them out. Just bonk them. I'm not too worried about these guys after their performance last round. The best they've got is an ice ball. If I had any mystic arrows... I don't have any. A bunch of the stuff in my house disappeared, but I noticed a ton of items that are out in the world also disappeared, so... I think it just started despawning things. Let's try the barbed arrow. Then we can try the siege arbalest and see what happens with that. Alright, stink gas. No, wait. Ow, fork. Alright, I'm not dealing with all of that. How did I misread it? I must have not been paying attention. I must have not been paying attention. I really feel like my character should be getting resistance to status effects at some point. We got into advanced classes. We're actually getting to fairly high levels here. Because I should have had some mystic arrows, stat boosting items, and other stuff sitting in my house. Like, a bunch of the good stuff just vanished. Very annoying. Alright, so we've saved. We're going to try this again. I'll pay more attention this time. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's peek at our loot. And we found Something to sell. Another stat boost. Oh, I have a whole collection of those. I thought that was supposed to increase your vitality. What do these even do? Why am I carrying them around? I swear they were supposed to boost your vitality, right? Well, I have a couple jawbreakers sitting around with no idea what they're for. Oh well. The Chamber of the Gorers! Okay, here we go. Hall of the Past. Across the bow of the archway stares a coal-black skull of iron, a menacing death mask of pretentious foreboding. Does anybody have a key? Oh, really? It doesn't max at 20 like the rest? Why? Why would you have a stat that doesn't follow the pattern everything else is set to? Well, shit. I guess we can just, hey, Mook. Okay, yeah, it does. Anton, you need to stop eating those. You just keep getting fatter and fatter the more of them you eat. Anyway, that should help him a little. Yeah. Oh, it lowers age? Oh, it's basically like an Ankh of youth? Alright, so we can't open that door yet. Alright, we need to bring our boat here. The Beast of 1,000 Eyes! Okay. I'd be more afraid of the Beast of 1,000 Teeth, but eyes, I think I can handle something looking at me. I just have to bring 1,000 toothpicks and I can deal with this situation. Oh. I wasn't expecting a jellyfish boss. How dangerous are you? We missed. Oh, shit. Okay, it knows dazzling lights. That's a reason to be concerned. And most of our attacks are missing. Oh, those barbed arrows aren't doing great either. Alright, let me see. You need to do a... I can't really rely on you right now. Just make an attack. Okay, as for you... Create life. Okay. She won't remain unconscious for long, I'll wager. And how about anti-magic? Holy shit. I might have to fight this fight over again. I'm taking it a lot more seriously. Alright, let's take this fight seriously. This fight is screwy. Is that how it's gonna be? So you guys are like bonus bosses, huh? Step 1. Armor plating, up. Enchanted blades, up. Magic screen, up. Okay. Now, hide won't help. The beast of 1,000 eyes is not going to let me hide from it. My play's not going to work. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to Superman. Superman makes us our resistances as well as our damage. Like, it'll affect our saves. This should make us as resilient as I know how to make myself. And then we can focus on what to do about you. I think you're immune to most of the status effects I'd want to use. I could try blinding it. That could be its weakness. Or despite the best laid plans, we could be completely wrecked on the first move. Let's take a different strategy. I doubt that's helping me any, but I'll cast it anyway. Alright, new strategy. How do you feel about Crush? Yeah, can't spend a turn buffing. So, we will just go all out. We'll use the sand strategy. Hit it with everything we got from turn 1. Here, have a pineapple. Catch. You better not be immune to Crush. The thermal pineapple did nothing. Crush does nothing! Alright, information gathering time. How do you feel about deep freeze? How do you... Let's see, you already resisted nuclear blast, so, how about deadly poison? Yeah. Silence. That's the status effect I'd like an answer on. Lifesteal. In fact, I'll double test lifesteal. That would be the best. You know what? Let's just test it one more time. No, we should hit it with a psychic. It won't work, but we should know. Freeze doesn't work. Lifesteal doesn't work. Poison doesn't work. Psychic doesn't work. Lifesteal again. Fail. Silence. Fail. I see. You are immune to magic. Just period. I see. What about crits? Are you immune to crits? Nobody's getting any crits. Huh. No one's getting any crits. Basically, you have one scary spell, and otherwise you're just a floating punching bag. But that immunity to magic thing, that ain't right. We miss a lot, too. Yeah, we lost. But we learned a lot about the beast with too many eyes. Alright, I think this is going to be the most efficient strategy. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Turn 1, we just boost those 3. They're just going to go all in on the attack. Turn 2, we're going to summon additional life, and we're going to throw an anti-magic. I don't really know how that... It probably helps somehow. You got some cheese strategy? I want to figure this one out if I can. You can let me know what it is after the fight. Okay. You guys are doing okay. Okay. Haste. Create life. Let's go with anti-magic. Ooh, blink, blink. We should all use blink. Having a ninja that's a level... Oh, is that all? Yeah, actually, I should have made everyone blink on turn 1. Didn't think of that till just now. I never use blink, but this would be the time. Maybe. You're doing okay damage, guys. But you're missing too much. Can I increase my accuracy? We could try charming it. When was the last time I used a bless? Do you think a draining cloud would work? Kill its stamina? Doesn't seem likely. I haven't tried acid on it yet. Yeah, you never know. Zarin hit us with the explosive acid. Okay. Unaffected like everything else. I don't think we're hitting more often. We've done so much damage. You have to be on the edge of... Oh, wow. Breath attacks work. Interesting. It's got to be right on the edge of going down. All in, everyone. Dogpile. Everyone pick an eye and start poking. Please go down. We've hit you so many times with the Cuisinart and the Bushido blade and the big axe. It's definitely immune to my crits. Definitely. Okay, this might be well beyond our capacity. We might not be able to fight this thing. Shit. One death. The 3 damage dealers are still on their feet. Come on, guys, you gotta bring it down, like, right now. Okay, 2 out of 3 damage dealers are still on their feet right now. We should probably do this one last. Maybe the other treasures include, I don't know. Maybe a nuclear axe. The spear of eye scooping. That might be good in this instance. I really should try casting blindness on it just to see what happens. Where is blindness? I don't know if I've ever even used it. Blind? Blind? We don't have a blind. Oh, yes, we do. It was, Blinding Flash. Okay, yeah, we were using that at the beginning of the game. Unaffected. Come on, wouldn't it have been great if it took a ton of damage when you hit it with that? We miss way too often. Built ourselves around spellcasting. We run into an enemy that's immune to spellcasting. Of course. Is this it? 2 out of 3 damage dealers are out. Get him with the Wakizashi. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Yes, I used Superman Haste and Bless. Yep, I did. And create life. Come on. Snyder has done so much damage. You've taken more damage than any enemy we've ever fought. I really wish I could see how many hit points you have. Just shoot it more. I got it. Another assassination with the bow. Oh, that's it? Yeah, okay. Damn, that thing just has an unending heap of hit points. We're gonna go someplace else now. So I'm not too impressed with these, but let's try the Siege Arbalest. Oh crap, can't use it. Oh, okay. Monk? right here. I'm just curious what kind of damage this does. I'm just curious what kind of damage the Siege Arbalest does. We'll come back to you. The Galen Stone. The Demon Horror Goth. A goth, eh? Bad news. He wasn't aiming at the beast. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. Fire Shield. Ice Shield. Do you think we could get it with an Astral Gate? Yeah, I don't either. Let's go with Create Life. Okay. Next up, Superman. 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 I'm very curious to find out what this Arbalest can do. Oh, he's got instant death. Oh no! He's got prismatic missile too. Oh, those are both bad. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Well, the worst it can say is no. Okay. We're missing. It only did 14. Okay, we're having a really hard time connecting. Physical attacks don't seem to be working well. Let's try Crush and Deep Freeze. And a Mind Flay. Fail. Fail! We might just have to come back here at a higher level. The Mind Flay did damage, but it didn't cause them madness. Deep Freeze and Crush failed. I doubt Poison is going to do it. Alright, let's see what happens. Fire doesn't work as expected. Deadly Air kinda works. Divine Magic hurts them. But that doesn't do much when I don't have a good Divine Magic attack. Alright, well, we'll check out the other Gorers and come back to you later, I guess. Oh, did I actually get rid of one? Lifesteal! Good point. Let's try Lifesteal. Alright, one of them disappeared. Did it run away, or did we kill it? If this works, I mean, I would be so happy. Yeah, so if Bertha levels up a few times, she'll get that eagle eye. She should stop missing so much. Oh shit, that got him! Oh my. No, Bez doesn't get a share. Yes. Well, shit. Divine magic for the win. That was worth a lot of XP. Somebody's ready to gain some speed ups. I don't know if we have enough speed ups for everyone. In fact, I'm sure we do not. Let's pass around what we do have, though. Wow, okay. Alright, first step. Okay. Second step. We need to cure poisoning. Oh, don't worry. There's more super bosses ahead. To be sure. I wonder if each one of them is going to turn out to have a specific weakness. Yeah, you can give me a small spoiler if you think it's not gonna be a big deal. Or whatever. I'll trust your judgment, Ben. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Eyes was not good. We did not have a good time visiting him. I figure we'll be back when we've got more treasures. Maybe there's something in this box. Pepper spray, that might bother it a lot. Yeah, I know, it just wouldn't die. It was insane. On the lower levels of this dungeon here? Or the lower levels of some other dungeon? Oh, come on! A flaming sword. That hat's almost certain to be worthless. Oh, well. Lords and Valkyries only. Fairies only. Do you think it's worth a bunch of cash, though? We could sell it. The Amulet of Asphyxiate. Brimstone McNuggets. So the big question is, how good is the fire sword? Does it do actual fire damage, or is it just... Oh, those fireballs. 2 to 16. It's a two-handed sword that does 2 to 16. I don't think it's gonna win this comparison. No. Oh well. Hey, you qualify for a speed upgrade. Do we have another amulet of speed increase? We do! 20! When you cast a spell, you'll be the first to act. The first to shoot an arrow. Except for the other people who are also at 20, but hey. I don't think we have any other speed boosts, just dex boosts and strength boosts. Nobody qualifies for those at the moment. Okay, well, the treasure was a little disappointing. It sure looked cool. It doesn't have melee? Oh, yeah, that's no good. It's a no good. Useless flaming sword. Probably sells for a bunch, though. We might be able to buy more stat boosts with the cash. This is the crypt in the Gorers area. With the 1,000 Eyes boss that we just fought a minute ago and decided we can't fight. And we're looking for other places to use our Gorer keys. I'm going to go check this path. I'm going to go this way. Oh, I seem to have overspent. I was worried they were stronger than they were. Oops. We have made a mistake. We have made a definite mistake. The Galen stone, huh? On the face of the stone pillar are carved many symbols and runes in the style both ornate and cryptic. Examine the runes of the stone tablet. You see a word, and beneath it these symbols. Temple. A man, a pyramid, and a crescent moon. Man. Pyramid. Crescent moon. So the pyramid is connected to the moon? Below these are another word in runes. Sphinx. The wand. Egg. Chimera. Wand. This is going to be the puzzle that we couldn't solve. Dragon chest key. Dragon crest key. I don't think there even was a chest and key option. Star. Okay, the 10 Commandments. 3 statues. 5-pointed star. Okay, all right. What do we got here? Serpent. Tower. Coiled serpent. Lantern. Crystal. Crystal. Crystal ball. Oh, a cube. Hold on. A gate. All right, and the final pairing is boat. Devil. Boat upon waves. Cross. And finally, crypt. I notice the full map is not listed. Or the legend map. Okay. All right, I've written it all down. Oh, these are nothing. Well, just because I have a key doesn't mean there's a door for it. The keys were dropping randomly after all. But somebody said I needed 6 of them, so probably need at least a few more of these doors. The question is, where are they? Because I don't think one level up on 5 of my characters, while great, is enough to go fight Mr. Thousand Eyes. Nice level up. Kill the beast! Quick, we need Gaston. That's who we should have brought in the party. Alright. Let's see. I want to explore these waterways, but I don't want to swim around. We're gonna have to swim around, aren't we? Alright. Where would the further doors be? We're gonna have to just go in the water, and we're just gonna have to swim and swim and swim. Well, the good news is we have lots and lots of water magic to cast stamina with. The bad news is it's incredibly slow and time-consuming to cast. Which path? Okay, that connects to there. Now, who's maintaining this candle? Somebody has to swing by occasionally and replace it. Do they have a little raft? I really wish that Restful was a good spell. Oh my gosh. Can't we just rest while swimming? We should have just bought you all life jackets. Or little inflatable rubber raft? That's what the team really needed. If I actually run out of water magic, like I run into a bunch of things that just drain me, I would have to sit around and wait for a million years for my water magic to replenish. You have tons of water magic. My instincts are always to try to preserve my magic. Have split it up among as many characters as possible when casting. It's a difficult habit to break. It's almost a compulsion at this point. Alright, one more. Oh crap, hold on. He kept casting after... Yeah, okay, that's probably good enough for now. Oh, hi, more of you? The same ones in the sea above, not a stronger species? Well, then you deserve this. You should have brought stronger friends. Alright, there you go. Sonic blasts really don't work well on these things. Oh well. Fishing with crossbows. Guys, we have a lot of strength. We could totally carry the boat in here. We just have to get it down the ladder. Oh, this sucks. That was a really good level up, too. I don't want that to reset away. Does anything. Just a stupid spell. I really want it to work. Kinda does a little bit. And it's a lot faster to cast. Oh, hi. Come on, we got a really good level up. We need to land somewhere. There's something here. Okay, we found one. The Spirit of Darboleth. Okay. Then there should be another one over there. Okay, alright, great. We found one. Woo! Hey, Wings, how's it going? We have the Shield of Light. It's great. But it's not good enough to defeat 1,000 eyeballs, apparently. I don't know how good of a shield we'd need to do that. Alright, guys. Armor plating up. I doubt that'll help much, but we have it. Enchanted Blade might be a big deal. Magic Screen is, of course, a very good idea. Alright, what do you got for me? A demon and a ghost. Phantasmagora implies that you are actually an illusion. Create life. Let's go with Superman. On you. And Superman on... What? I actually kind of need my water magic for other things? Usually that's like the school that I can most freely spend from. Ow. That hurt a lot. How many hit points could a ghost possibly have? You don't have enough flesh to be durable. Alright, next up. Superman on Schneider. Okay. Oh, jeez. What do we want to try on them? Let's try a life drain on this one. Let's try Zap on Dead. There's a spell I never use. Huh. Lifesteal did nothing. Zap on Dead did nothing. Could use Blink still. I want to give Lifesteal a second try. Those other demons were weak to it, but maybe because this is an illusion? Well, let's see. Yep, it worked. Okay. Ah! No fair! That's my trick. Life stealing is what I do, not you. He was Superman, you know? Oh, you're all out. We miss way too often against these guys. That lightning bolt is pretty good. The crossbow is surprisingly effective. But we're going to run out of those soon. I think I could buy those mystic arrows if I went back to the Ratkin. I think there was a guy in the Ratkin ruins who sold those. How good are they? Darn it, Zap Undead just... Why is it even in the game? Okay, this thing has taken a crap ton of damage. It's got to be on its last legs by now, right? Come on, your ectoplasm looks like a pincushion with all the arrows in it. Oh, you actually ran out. Well, in that case... You know, magic doesn't work well on those things. Yeah. I hate when my sleeping pattern's thrown off. I was not expecting the fight to run long like this. Everyone's running out of arrows. I keep expecting, like, it must be over now, right? How could it not be? Did my minion fall? Hello there, relaxed. Oh, thank goodness. 300,000. A very good level for you. Only 7? Well, not a perfect level, but hey, I'll take it. His shield, it availed him not. But we'll get him back on his feet anyway. Well, we get what we get. I'll just, you know... I know this game is this game, but man, do I wish I could avoid save scumming. The best weapon in the game isn't better than the Sword of Light and the, Cuisinart? Surely it couldn't be better than a Willow Arrow. Alright. Here we go. Identify trap. Oh, shit. Okay. Well. Oh, some nasty fireballs. Alright. That's promising. Let's hope it's a poleaxe that a monk or a ninja can use. Let's have a look at you. Ravens, Bill! You're garbage! What kind of crap you pulling on me here? What are you selling me here? I've been ripped off. No, really, I've been completely ripped off. At least give me something that looks or sounds cool if it's gonna be garbage. What was that? The Raven's Bill? I have like 2 of them that I've thrown out because they're not very good. I mean, early in the game they've been fantastic, but just not a very good weapon. Come on, I want an ultimate spear for Bertha. Anything that could be used from the back row by a monk or ninja would be good. Oh, man. Okay, I'm not going to do a bunch of save scumming, but in this case, at least make the weapon seem like something worth being guarded by a legendary monster. At least it should be something that should be guarded by a legendary monster, whether or not I can use it. That was way too lame. A lyre and a hat. I think I recognize that lyre. Those are both garbage. Yeah, we already have those. Here's this freaking silence one again. What is this? NPCs wander the world and move loot around. NPCs wander the world and do move loot around, but the chests are all random anyway. The ones that don't have story important loot. A whip and an axe. Okay, alright, maybe this is something worth seeing. Okay, hold on. Maybe we finally found something. Okay, see that? This actually I can believe is a real legendary item. Okay, alright, alright. This could be a real thing. Alright. Another one of those, huh? Alright, let's have a look, Berth. I doubt it's gonna be as good as the weapon you have. I'm pretty sure it won't. 6 to 18 versus... Okay, maybe it is something decent. 6 to 18 versus 2 to 24? 6 higher on the maximum, but the lower bar is down by... It could knock an enemy out sometimes. I don't like wider dice ranges, but this could be something. Lord and Valkyrie only. Alright. Well, you know, it's something. Yeah. I don't know what the percent chances of those are, though. It's probably like 5%. It's just against random enemies, we're usually killing them, like, right away. And against bosses, they're immune to those effects. So I'm not sure how big of a deal that is on her. As long as she can melee. If she can't melee with this, I'll actually swap back. At least it's not a frickin' pole axe that I've discarded several of already. Alright, now we're gonna have to go for a swim, boys. The average is slightly higher, but it's swingier, so I actually prefer the tighter range. As I said, if it does melee, I keep it. If it doesn't do melee, I swap back. Okay, it's got melee. Yeah, we'll keep it. You can see it on ID. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, this is back with the stone. But this tells us something. So we can go around this way. Okay. Hopefully we'll stop dying during these fights. Because it's injuring our poor vitalities. Alright. Time for another swim. Swimming comes up a lot. Climbing almost never comes up. Fiend of 9 worlds. Well, that certainly sounds impressive. What do you think it's gonna be? A Gorn? Another demon? Something unexpected? Don't interrupt our sleep, silly balloons. Yeah, swimming seems pretty important. Alright, team. Guess it's your turn to cast buffs. You don't have enough resources. Alright, you can cast buffs. Magic screen, very important. Enchanted blade, because, you know, why not? Alright, what are we up for this time? We fought ghosts and demons. Oh, I wasn't expecting a ratkin. Really? He's gonna poison the crap out of me, isn't he? Sitting there doing your little funny dance. You're plotting. You're plotting poisonous plots. I'm not sure. Let's try Crush. It's about time we found something vulnerable to things. How about Deadly Poison? We missed. Okay. Okay. Every attack missed. And it hits hard with poison. Every attack is missing. Every attack is missing. Okay. Alright. We're going to test all the different elements. Deadly Poison already didn't work. There might be things that can't be dodged. Let's try a web. Nope. 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 Every single thing failed to hurt him. Nothing hits him. He's killing multiple characters a turn now. Well, if I can't hit him, this is a bit of a problem. Alright, things that don't miss. Clouds. They're still not affecting him. Paralyze him. Sleep. Haven't tried a stink bomb. Nope. No. The cloud effects are affecting him. There goes my theory that he might only have one hit point. Slow. Will that make him easier to hit? Armor, shield, blades. Rock. Throw a rock at him. The clouds affect him. Nothing else we have has affected him. We could use Bless and Superman to increase our accuracy, but what are the odds it'll connect? Prismatic missile? Every single spell has failed. Every single attack has missed. Spooksome! Where's death? Lifesteal. Throw that. Use an instrument. The Siren's Wail. Everything has failed still. Toss a pineapple. At his pizza. That'll piss him off. Shrill sound? I'm just kind of throwing whatever around now. Blinding flash. None of it worked again. Well, we can summon some illusions. I don't think I've ever used that spell. Asphyxiate him. You must have a weakness. You must be weak to something, and I'm running out of things to try. Which means I must be getting closer. Can you dodge lightning? Yes, he can. And he can dodge asphyxiation, too. Okay. Can you dodge itchy skin? Oh, we've never tried armor melt. That might decrease his AC. You know what it didn't say? It didn't say ineffective. Can you hit him with a stick now? No? Hits! That's the secret! That's the secret! Armor melt. Okay, alright. Took us a bit. Okay. He's gonna kill someone each turn. What if we hide? Damn it. Well, we're hidden. Superman. 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 Man, my heaviest hitter is down. Well, what can you do? Superman. Aren't you guys supposed to travel in horrific, all-devouring packs? Oh yeah, we got you. You're screwed. So you're gonna dodge everything except... accept our physical attacks when you've been armor melted. But we can take a moment to fully buff. You might as well create some life. And make a big old firestorm. Alright, team. Our biggest hitter is down, though, which is stupid. But we're hitting! I worry that without Bertha, we can't do enough damage. We're still missing a lot. We could hide again. But I think it's better we bonk. How many hit points can this guy possibly have? We're missing a ton again. We're still connecting some hits, but we're missing a lot. Do I have to armor melt every turn? Does it gradually restore each turn? Definitely seem to be hitting a lot less often. Let's throw another armor melt then. All of our damage dealers are down. Alright, here's how we're going to restructure it. I've got a, I think another most effective way to do this. Well, no, then they wouldn't be able to attack with their melee weapons. Do it anyway. We're going to try something stupid, but it just might work. Turn 1. Hide. Not entirely sure what happened, but 2 of us failed to hide somehow. Remember which things are actually clouds and which things aren't. I need to pull out the instruction manual and look through the spell list. A bunch of these things are clouds. Yeah, you should have been hiding. I don't really get it. What happens if I cast Firestorm over and over again, though? I wonder. Do they stack? One of the firestorms just fizzled. After I test this, we're going to go with a real strategy. But if I could make the firestorm stack, I mean, holy crap, that would be an impossibly expensive way of doing things, but fizzlings. Bah. Alright, time for the real strategy. Armor Melt. Superman. 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 Bless. Haste. Which really should be an air spell, not a water spell. Okay. Now, we all jump out and go nuts. Then we hide again. Armor Melt. And then we jump out and go nuts again. My highest AC characters are in the front row. They're also not the most important for damage dealing, so if one of them falls, it won't wreck us. Yeah, we're the hardest to hit in the front row now. And even if you take one of us down, it won't actually reduce the DPS hardly at all. Okay. Beth failed to hide. Why? Hide, hide, hide. Spell! Armor Melt. Make sure your armor stays melted. Alright, here we come. The unending backstabbings while you wander around a flaming firestorm. You are awful. Our party is built for fighting hordes with mind flays and the like. Not boss rushing single enemies at a time. So each of these bosses is like a puzzle. So that brings me back to thinking about Mr. Eyes. I really need a way to protect myself from random status effects. Since he has 1,000,000 hit points and a lot of immunities, I really wonder if we can attack him in a weird way by draining his stamina or something. How does one backstab with a whip? Enthusiastically. Superman eventually run out. Oh, you know what we should have cast? Blink on everybody. Alright, you've got an illusion to think about. And my most important characters for this fight are blinking now. Ah! That's a lot of XP. And for once, everyone's alive to get a share. You know, I don't think I've ever seen an intelligence stat boosting item in this game. Not one. To my knowledge. Ah. Well. Nothing else, we're becoming a heck of a lot stronger in this place. And trickier. Why can't you ever gain strength? You really need to increase that carry capacity, ma'am. That was a hell of a fight to figure out. Oh, man. Take the extended weapons off and switch to bare hands. You're right, at close range that would have done more damage. We would have done more damage without weapons. Alright, what would the ultimate rat guard? Surely it has to be a spectacular prize after that, right? A sword! Oh, we already have that one. This is a good gauntlet, though. Maybe the stick is good. Alright, let's look through. Yeah, that's crap. We had that one at the beginning. We had that one early in the game and didn't even use it back then. Alright, Mantis Gloves, however. What was its special power? I don't remember what its special power was. Yeah, it's another Sword of Fire. So cool, so garbage. Oh, hey, it increased his vitality by 1. That might make up for one of the random deaths we've suffered. Well, there are 2 more doors to find. All we need to do is locate them. They have to be back this way. Somewhere. Ah, crap. Everyone's asleep. Come on, why don't you throw a damage spell and wake the whole party for me, would you? There we go. Well, I woke up a couple people. You can attempt to dispel them. It never works, but it could work. Holy shit, it worked. Amazing. And Draubar took down the main Wraith. I think we're promoting you to the title of Dream Guard. More ghosts. Are they here to give me Gorer keys in case I didn't have enough? Apparently so. Well, just in case someone was wrong and I needed 8 keys, I guess. Oh, it's a crypt key. Okay, well that may or may not be valuable. Oops. This cave is this crypt is absolutely tearing us apart again. But in different ways than it did last time we came in here. Alright, so now I would speculate that the final pair have to be down here somewhere. So more ghosts? That whip just seems to destroy the ghosts, doesn't it? There's one. Ooh. My, there sure are a lot of you. A good old mind flaying. These things are weak. They're only dangerous when there's so many. Alright, we've thinned their numbers out a bit. Some of the fish are too far underwater to reach. We'll fix that. Are they not even trying to fight back? I was mostly worried something would drain my stamina and then we'd start drowning. I'm surprised the developers did not put stamina-draining monsters. Oh, it's gonna be a skeleton! A redux of the first boss in the game! Let's see if we've learned anything since then. Oh, hi guys. Get out of here. No, I don't need it. I don't need orphan powder or whatever it's going to turn out to be. Hey, an intelligence point. Anton just slept through the entire fight with the demons. Bez studied the astral dispel and was like, hey, I gained a level from watching you do that. There we go. Anton sleeps through fighting off the ghosts. After all he's been through, he doesn't even bother waking up for these kind of things anymore. You can sell a lot of these things for little stat boosts. Does anyone have 18 dex yet? I have some dex boosts to dump. Oh well. Okay. Still have some. Definitely need to top off our fuel tanks. Or at least get reasonably healed. Armor plating, just in case. Enchanted blades. Magic screen. You know, if you played as a single character, you'd probably get 6x the experience, though. I mean, on the one hand, it sounds like a nightmare, but on the other hand, it might actually not be as terrible once you got the ball rolling. Because you'd always be over-leveled. I just know Dispel Undead won't work on you. But how about Crush? Somebody must be susceptible to it somewhere, and you seem like a prime candidate. Ran out of arrows. Oh shit, he died! Did he never level up? Ah! He was a joke. Well, we kind of need the XP, though. The first boss shows up again, only to embarrass himself. Okay. Get the poison darts. Okay. Sword, stick. Staff of Doom! Well, at least the name is promising. Oh, it's cursed. Petrify, paralyze, insta-kill. 8 to 20? 8 to 20, and anybody can equip it. This isn't bad. It's a little bit troublesome. Alright, we'll look at it too. This isn't a bad item, actually. No, it's just the Sword of Fire again. I suppose I could always sell it off. I don't know what it's worth, but it's got to be worth something. Fine, we'll look through the loot. Junk. Things that can be sold for money. Yeah, I never really watched Power Rangers. I mean, I saw some of it, of course, naturally. I had younger siblings that were into it. So I caught some of it, and I'm familiar with, you know, it leaves an impression on you. Alright, where did the Staff of Doom go? Where's the Staff of Doom? I've lost track of it. There it is. Okay, you have it. If I replaced the bracers, I'd lose AC. But then I could equip the Staff of Doom, and he'd hit harder with multiple status effects. All I'd need is to equip the Ankh of Healing in place of the defensive thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Amulet of Healing. It means his defense is gonna plummet, though. Which is unfortunate. But I think this thing's worth it. So now he's going to do more damage, and he's going to have multiple nasty status effects. You know. Whoa, what's that? Even the trap on the chest was a beginning of the game type of trap. Alright, there's only one more of these. One more gore. One more gore field, and then we're done. For the moment, with this. Okay. Barely. Ready to go on another long swim? The Amulet of Healing is better? You think so? Dr. Pepper, I ran out. I have to buy soda tomorrow. All I have is orange soda right now. Orange Fanta. And I've only got like 2 cans. I won't survive the day if I don't get more soda. Staff of Doom takes its first kill. I don't think I need that, thanks. Alright. Yeah, there's no faster, shorter path here. It's going to be a use of stamina restoring both ways. We're almost drowning every time. The Thing from Hell! Our final encounter. Oh, that's nice. I don't like buying from convenience stores. I avoid it as much as I can because their prices are outrageous. I'm one of those people that vaguely understands where all the cheapest prices for different things are and go to the appropriate stores. Alright, guys. Ready up, team. We sure have burned through a lot of magic. Alright. Oh, hi! What's your deal? Do you like lifesteal? How about deadly poison? How do you feel about... What else should I hit him with? Oh yeah, crush! And who could forget deep freeze? That spell I never use, but I'll think about a lot. Do you like psychic attacks? Alright, let's see if anything works. Oh no! Okay, it's already alarming. Deep freeze and crush worked. Alright then, I know what we're doing. Single target damage, you say? If only that worked on the thing with too many eyes. But hey, it works on you, so guess what we're doing? We have a lot of pent-up earth magic to take out on you. And now it's not gonna work, huh? It worked one time just to trick me into throwing 4 of them. Well, I also saw Deep Freeze work. And I'm not going to need the stamina restoring much after you, so... Alright. Operation Freezer Burn. Go! There we go! Oh, really? The same as the grocery store? Well, congratulations. You lucked out. Yeah, I bought a bag of chips from a service station a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this price. It was more than twice the price that I should have been paying for the item. I always wonder how convenience stores stay in business. There can't be that many people willing to pay those prices, and yet somehow there are. All these mind flays haven't been able to make us crazy. It's because we've got that mind control ability. Usually things have been making us insane anyway, but for the first time ever, I think it's the mind control is actually working in our favor. Man, you need a sword that lets you melee. Because that would probably affect your offhand as well. Deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze. Seal the creature in ice, then we can steal its treasure. Ice coffin. You know what's funny? Yeah, the prices are ridiculous because everything has to be shipped. But we could grow our own food up here extremely well. During the summer months, you can grow a lot of things very good. There is no reason you couldn't grow potatoes and have a potato chip factory locally. We just don't. But potatoes grow great. Cabbages grow amazingly. There's so many things I've grown in my garden over the years. You'd be surprised in the very short summer, because we've got basically day and night sunlight. The stuff grows real fast. No, no, no. God, this thing is tanking a lot of hurt. Now, we were constantly being afflicted by statuses. I really think the mind control is finally coming into play for this specific fight, because this was the enemy we learned mind control from. This is the exact enemy we learned mind control from, so now it's checking to see if we learned its teachings. To start a potato chip factory. Or to own a store that sells potato chips, jelly beans, Dr. Pepper, and video games. Oh man, it'd be great. We're coming to an emergency here. Well, shit. What do you got left that'll work on this critter? I mean, I thought I saw that. Oh yeah, do that. Create life. That's a good idea. We should have done that sooner. Healthful is such a weak spell. We cast it maxed out repeatedly, and this is all it gave us. This thing isn't going down. I'm starting to grow very afeared. We're just going to run out of hit points, and it's not going to be dead. Admittedly, we didn't know what we were doing the first couple of turns, but maybe I should have cast anti-magic. I don't know. You can try it. Yeah, it might work. We have done so much damage to you. Why? Why are you still standing? It's not right. You should by all rights be down in the ground. Maybe we've taken the wrong... Silence? It's using a psychic attack. Silence won't work on a psychic attack. I'll throw it at it. It's not going to do anything, though. There's nothing else I can do with my turn. If deadly poison worked, I mean, if I could poison it, that would be great. What? No way! Mind Flay is a psychic spell. Silence shouldn't work. What? I guess I stand corrected. Well, you're poisoned now. Nah, I wouldn't grow stuff in the winter. That's a losing strategy up here. 60 below, and you're gonna try to keep it warm and grow plants. Not for food crops. Absolutely not viable here. But in the summer months, oh, you can have huge fields that grow shit tons. Okay, that was brutal. I don't know if we'll have anything left over after all this. You have hit points, but you're dead. How? $6,000, huh? This poor vitality keeps getting hit. Yeah, we're kinda all used up now. We defeated all but one Gorer. This thing should have a huge prize for beating it, man. Always. Wait, Kiss of Death? That was toxic gas. I can't even res you guys. The Estoc of Olivia. Usable by Rangers only. A Ranger only sword? It has a special power of some kind, but doesn't look that good. I'm getting so many of these. Sword of Fires. What are we gonna do with them all? Come on, there should be something worthwhile after that hell boss, right? robes. That freaking leer. Robes. Gown of Black Death, minus 12 to your AC. Cursed minus 2, this will kill you. I have no way to offset that level of negative. And it's only a single piece of armor, so the rest of your body is still vulnerable. Is this how we're expected to work for our prize? There's no disarming anything. It's garbage again. It's all crap. This horrific super boss of Doom guarded nothing but crap. Everywhere I look, swords! Alright. I don't know. Let's try to figure out the rest of the puzzles. I'll play with this chest later. I'll come back over here and play around with this. Stupid. They should have just put an object in the box and just been like, look, you fought the super boss. Here's a prize. The fact that it just constantly gives me absolute garbage. Well, the people who made this game made a lot of unusual decisions. I cannot banish them anymore. Oh shit. Alright, what can I do to them? Well, I can mind flay them. I can asphyxiate them. It might work, you never know. And I'll mind flay them again. Let's see if any of this works. I don't know. Haven't had a lot of experience fighting the demons. Okay, suffocation doesn't work. Oh, mind flay works though. Okay. Alright, that's what we do. Absolutely nothing! That's what's in the box. Level 25. Alright, so I can get rid of these power packs also. We can't use them because we didn't choose the power glove. Should be just enough to make it to shore. Alright. Okay, let's see. We've got a little bit of time left. Let's see what we can figure out. So we have a huge hint on what to do in the air and the city in the sky. Although I haven't a clue what it all means just yet. But we have a huge clue. Somehow this is the answer to the second question. Do I need to go answer the second question to get the key I need to continue down here? I hope not. Going up there is a pain in the ass. A coal-black skull of iron. Alright, what do we have that might open this? Anything? Anything? Man. It's really bothering me, that box back there. Ah. I don't think I have whatever it is I need. I don't have whatever it is I need for this. And there's... nothing else on this floor, right? Just this Galen stone. And none of this seems like it would help me with those two empty pillars upstairs. Actually, I do have something weird. I keep wondering about this. Holding the Galen legend over the face of the rune tablet, but none of the holes seem to align properly, but it did something. I've been wondering about you ever since I found you. I knew you were going to come up somehow and soon. The parchment conforms perfectly. The knobs of stone protruding from the pillar. The hole near the center of the legend is positioned directly over the eye of the dragon, and by inserting your finger, you discover it's actually a button. Press the button, a secret compartment opens up, revealing a black key in the shape of a skull. Okay. Sure is a good thing nothing bad ever happened to that piece of paper. Alright, well, let's go take this. We really don't have the resources to fight any further. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't go that way. That's the way to the eyeball monster. We're not going to visit him anytime soon. Alright. The marble in the oatmeal. Yeah, they really shouldn't have made the stuff random. That's right. There's one more thing I need on this floor. Besides the horrible eyeball monster. No, wait, I gave it to the drow bard. We need more inventory slots, guys. Alright. When all else fails, drink the milk that's been congealing in our backpack for the last 6 months. We need to heal. We can handle one more fight. I'll need to recharge that milk. And check out the mana stones. I might want to recharge one of them. Is a mana stone better than a milk? Should I change over to using the mana stone? Drank like 1,000,000 charges of that, and it's not enough. Also, the amount of MP we're gaining per level seems to be much higher. Does it keep increasing as we get higher and higher level? Or is it something to do with my stats? Got 18 int and 19 piety. Well, let's hope that we're good enough for whatever comes next. Dragon? Oh, just you? Oh, well, you get out of here. We are finding a lot of money from these fights. Yes. Keep going, you just need like 5 more levels or so. I really hope she finds an amazing weapon somewhere. Let's go. Holes that go deeper. I don't know what just happened. I didn't mean to step on that. I think we got teleported around. Or we just fell down 2 floors and there's even more holes! We might not be in any condition to fight all of this. We might best just load back and me go out and restore myself before the next stream. Because we're kind of all tuckered out after the gorers. I fought it fairly early in the stream. It was the first gorer that I found. They're not attacking. What's going on? High encounter rate. That's fine. You're not a problem. So far the enemies aren't dangerous, though. Maybe we're okay. So far. Yep, this place is definitely some new layer of hell. find something better than an old stick for Hadriex as well. Is it gonna be a thing that defies the laws of space where we keep looping? Or are we actually falling down? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a physics-defying thing. This is gonna be a terrible maze. Okay, let's just see if we can get back out. 8 levels. Let's just hope we can get out. And teleports at random. Wonderful. Around every corner, enemies. Maybe I should get rid of the maps. I bought them for like 10,000 a piece. Do you think I could just sell them? Why did you teleport me 3 times? These aren't holes at all. They're teleporters. It's a giant teleporter puzzle. I just want to escape the puzzle. I've made a terrible mistake. I shouldn't have come down here. Oh, those have instant death attacks. Hey, everybody, want a class change? This seems like a great place to do it. I think we should all become thieves. Oh, my keyboard. Yes. I saw you throw silence. But how about a thermal pineapple? Can't silence that, can ya? I wonder how many charges it's got. Not many. I'd assume. I mean, I can basically just cast the spell on my own whenever I want at this point, so... But it's still nice to toss it out sometimes. A reminder of my good friends, the Umpani. What? You detected something? But searching doesn't... What do you want? This can't be the right answer, right? Yeah, push spacebar, nothing happened. Try the other wall. If you detect something here, specifically here, spacebar does nothing. It could be on either of these walls. But yeah, search spacebar, they do nothing. What? I'm assuming it's a button. Maybe I'm wrong. Man, could I just reach in the game with my fingertips and feel around? You shouldn't just make a black square like this. There should be a shadow or something. Yeah, I probably need an item. I probably need an item. That's it. I probably need a torch or something that you'd expect adventurers to have carried. Because, yeah, I'll find anything like this. Back to our mission of escape. The one from the Hall of... Oh yeah, there was supposed to be an item still there that I didn't find. Yeah, I didn't find whatever it was yet. Oh, yeah, the pure blackness. Oh, man. How long must the artist have spent on that? 1 pixel at a time, filling them in with blackness? Oh. Not a big fan of these dark mazes. Okay, I'm someplace else. Please tell me it's out. Could we... Sometimes random tiles just teleport you and it's just... Hey, you're here now. Push that button. I'm at melee. Well, this room's just full of monsters, isn't it? Staff of Doom claims another ghost. Oh, we're getting lots of cash. It's right about here. More or less the center of the screen. Ah, is that where we entered? Can we get back out? So we found a wall that we detect something, but we can't see without a light. I bet if there was something else, I should probably rub the legend map on the other faces of that rock. Wait, no, where am I? No, I thought I was getting out. Crap, where are we now? Oh my gosh, this place. That's where we... I need to get to the other side of this wall. Fine. Hello, you. And the summoning. Every time you kill with it, it becomes stronger. You ever play Summoner and Summoner 2? old PS2 RPGs. Hey! Why does it sometimes teleport me twice? Okay, look, it was just too bad for you. You can't get it. Bonk. Because now you're here. Thanks. Okay, we were here earlier. We're in Hotel California, huh? You can check out anytime you like, but you can't never leave. Maybe there's another button in the wall somewhere. So this is what inspired the Danes, both in demons and in that one floor that teleports you around. No? Well, it's worth a try. Where are we now? Ninjutsu, Kirijutsu, he has 100 in both of them. Speed? I'm not sure. We can check after this fight. Shit. I don't think I'm getting out of here. We'll save this exploring this place for next time. Let's use what little time we've got left to check and see if we can find the other item on that floor. Oh, that's worth a lot of XP. So we'll just go back to before we stumbled into what we shouldn't have. Alright, I'm going to try rubbing the map on other spots. That's my first guess. Man, I'm tired. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay. I've read this one a lot. D is for dragon, dragon chest key. O is for obelisk, which doesn't show up at all. I don't know. Maybe not. Any hints in the crypt one? Secrets in the outskirts of the water. Yeah, we did find that, but we couldn't do anything there. I don't think I need this anymore. He has achieved 20 speed, yep. Yep, 20 speed. What else could be on this floor? that we could have missed? Well, I can think of one thing I can go back and maybe do. But it was on the previous floor. Man, I wish one of the fountains did restore MP here. I'll have to put thought into that. See if I can figure out the puzzle. Nope, no, wrong way. No, it was this way. Okay. And then... well, after we get rid of these... here, I got a blast for ya! Well, considering that the beast makes attacks that are untargeted and cause random status effects, I doubt it. Armor class does nothing against the Beast of 1,000 Eyes. The real problem was its spells. We're gonna need more gear. My gosh, can't I just search for something here? Do you have to keep pestering me? You pests! We'll go back down and check in a minute. There's a chest up here I never got. I'm trying to get to it. There are just all these interruptions! Alright, try that again. Wipe them. Even at level 25, he still fizzles his spells. Case endpoint. How do you fizzle spells when you're this overleveled? Or appropriately leveled, I don't know. Seems like you have a lot of them. I have seen enemies cast spells at when you don't. I've seen the enemies cast spells and breathe fire and stuff when everyone's hidden. We'll walk in, we'll both hide, and my understanding of the game is the 1,000 eye thing will just immediately cast a spell that hits us anyway. That's what I think will happen if we try it. The rat couldn't do any spells. It had to physically melee. That's why I chose to hide against the rat. But the 100 eye thing, I don't even know if we can hide from it. It's got 1,000 eyes. Why am I under attack again? Good grief! I just want to go to a thing. Gah! You pests! Why am I being absolutely swarmed suddenly? The encounter rate wasn't this high. Okay. Now, turning. Here. This... we might have found a key down there that fits this lock. If I could remember who I gave it to. There. No effect! Crap, I don't know what the key for that door is. Alright, moving on. Okay, not that. So you don't think I searched this room? I'm not entirely sure what there is to search. Unfortunately. It's got to be something in the water. But we don't have a lot of gas left. But I suppose there could be another direction. Somewhere in the waters that we didn't find. Well, then I guess we don't... If that's true, then we can just hide as is. I'm pretty tired. I'm ready to go to bed. We'll try it. We'll see what happens when we hide. I mean, if we can just hide, then we automatically win. Basically. Oh, come on. Yeah, you can just tell me. I'm for some reason utterly exhausted. It's been getting to me since we went down to that other floor. Obviously, I'm becoming impatient with the random encounters. Alright, hiding. Well, hide actually works. Color me surprised. Okay, it can't attack, apparently, if you're hidden. No, wait, there it goes. Yeah, it blasted us even though we're hidden. Yeah, no, it does exactly what I thought it would. It throws its spells at us even though we're hidden. So hiding isn't gonna work. Yeah. Hiding is an auto win against enemies that can't see you and can't cast AoE spells. But this guy had AoE spells, so I figured. Well, if hiding doesn't work, it can target me. So, okay, hold on. Alright, I can at least follow directions. Hold on a second. I used magic screen when I tried to fight it earlier. Its spells went right through my magic screen. I even threw anti-magic at it, and that didn't seem to do anything either. I figure I just need to be higher level. We've already gained, like, something crazy like 3 levels since the fight, so... Alright. Go east. Hold on a second. East. Alright. Okay, 1 east, 1 south. Then it should be to the west. East, south, west? That doesn't make sense. I am right next to the place you told me to be. This is the door right here, the Hall of Past. So I'm to the east of it. Yeah, there's got to be a way. We'll kill that thing. I'll just Probably need to be a little bit stronger first. One east, one south, and then one west? Oh. What a ridiculous place to hide something. Let me see. Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I would have found that one. To get desperate enough to search every water tile. Is this a lantern? It is well guarded. I don't know. It might be. I'm not sure at the moment. That's a big list. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, Divine Trap. Disarm. Oh, it's a bad one. Oh, we actually disarmed it. Opening the ancient chest, your eyes are momentarily blinded by the radiant glare. A few seconds later, the bright whiteness begins to wane, and you're soon able to focus your vision upon the glimmering jewel that rests in the antique coffer. As you pick it up, the jewel turns to an opaque dullness. Jewel of the Sun. Okay, this is either I'm supposed to take this to the surface, to that island pillar, or I'm supposed to use this to see the wall in the darkness. Either way, clearly that's an item you can't beat the game without, hidden behind a thing where you'd never find it. Oh, man. No hints or clues to the fact that it's there. This game. Oh, this game. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna call it here. Ah! I will restore my MP before next time and fiddle with that one chest. I will think about the critter with 1,000 eyes, but I don't know if I'll come up with a solution or not. Oh. We beat all the other gorers, though. That was pretty good. I have no idea what to make of the puzzle on that stone. And then we'll, I guess we'll explore the horrible teleporter puzzle, the horrible teleporter dungeon of doom. Next time! Alright, until next time and every time, I'm going to bed! Bye.